Well, hello there, all. Cash Magnet Guru coming at you. I'm gonna try to do the live stream for giggles here, so bear with me with my other YouTube channel that my buddy and I do some fantasy football podcasting on. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so kind of bear with me. Hopefully, this is all sounding good. So, what I'm going to go over is the brand new beta that is out. And for anybody who does not know how to join a beta, it's very, very easy, actually. You just go to the Cash Magnet page on your phone or on your PC and scroll by the whiny comments that talk about not getting paid. Oh, maybe it's not on. Maybe it's not on here. I thought it was. Okay. I thought you could join the beta here. Sorry if I'm completely missing it somewhere. Okay. So I've just only done this on my phone. So I've never done it on the PC. On my PC, it's completely different, just because of because I have multiple accounts. It doesn't make much sense for me to try to do it, and obviously I can't find it anyway. So that's what you do. You just go to the Play Store and you'll see the beta part on join or leave. Now, difference, on how it functioned. But, well, that's kind of their general line. Well, what does that mean? Well, so they're really good about answering emails as long as you're nice. So I fired off an email, and they got back to me. So they optimize the ad viewings. Are these things that will improve earnings? Yes, will improve. Was there a change in the amount of earnings in the past few days? Nope. Now, I saw a little bit of an increase the previous days. So that's why I was kind of curious on if there was actually, some kind of increase. So I ended up putting some more test phones on it, which I don't generally go hog wild on the betas. I'll put some phones here and there on it, but or maybe 8 or 16, but not generally the full 52. Well, after seeing my earnings, and put them all on. So this is what I ended up with. Now, this is two phones. This is on my first account, and that's just two phones. And I've explained this before, but I'll tell you again. The reason why I have two phones on there is I had some, when I was moving all my phones to the different accounts to try to put them all on, just two accounts, that I forgot to. And so when I started them back up, they went right to this account, and I said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm tired of messing with this." So I just left them, and I don't really care. But these two phones, they generally make, a $1.10 maybe if I'm lucky. But that's $1.38. That's 69 cents a phone there for the day. That's some solid earnings. This phone has a dozen phones on it. So 822, let's see, let's calc that out. Because that's what nerdy people do, right? So calcing that out, that's 68. That's 68 and a half cents per phone for the 24 hours. And the day just ended a half an hour ago. So, and here's my big account. 2523. I was pretty excited about that. This is an account that if I hit $21, I'm pretty happy with. 25, 23, and I believe I have 38 on here. Again, 66.4, basically. So, oops, I don't know what I did there. But so the earnings are absolutely solid right now. Now, I gotta say this over and over and over is, get to that level 7. That's where this is it's all on level 7. So skip all that level 4, 5, and 6, whatever. Just skip that. Don't worry about going for the 40, 50 cents on it. There's no reason to. You're costing yourself money by doing that. So get up to that level 7 ASAP. And I know some of you, have issues, getting up there. And the best thing I can tell you is just, ask questions on if you're having issues. The main issues that I found were dealing with dealing with the ADB. Now, for anybody has not seen the ADB, you have to go through some of these steps. You have to get to level 7. So get your phone, turn on the debugging, and get over to take your phone to your PC, run the ADB on it, so that you're able to get to level 7. I just showed you the big earnings on the level 7. And I just can't tell you. I mean, that's some very solid earnings. So, okay, so that out of the way, let me say some things here real quick. Like with I still have people that ask me, how am I running so many phones? Okay, it's not illegal or anything to have more than 4 devices per account. Where it's not going to work is if you try to put more than 4 phones on one IP. That's not going to work. So I totally encourage everybody, and I was just talking to a couple of guys on Discord earlier about this, is call up your ISP, check to see about residential even. I was talking to a guy on Reddit who lives in New York, just outside of Pennsylvania. And he called his ISP And they said he's actually got 6 ISPs that he can use for free. He had no idea. He had no clue. I can't remember the name of the company. I think I put it in my last video, and I'm gonna do another video on that probably next week. Is going over some of the ISPs, but call them. See if you can get more than one just on your residential. Or if there's 3 guys I'm talking to through the Cash Magnet Facebook group, and about setting up a bigger farm for them, helping them out. And I'm more than willing to give advice. I know my first videos weren't very good, and I know I need to make another one. So, but back to, I guess sidetracked a lot. My bad. So, you can have 4 phones per IP address. You can have 24 devices on one account. Let me say that again. 24 devices per account. You just have to have the IPs to do it. So, check. That. But I'm going to make you chuckle more when I tell you I live in basically straight in the middle of Nebraska. There's something to chuckle about. So, but I have Spectrum, which is actually, they're kind of thieves, but they're, for my needs, they're absolutely perfect. My data's not capped. My, I could get 29 IP addresses if I wanted. In some aspects, I think 29 IP addresses would be awesome. And then I also think, oh my God, that would suck, having to, deal with that many at one time. So, there's no harm. Just check. And what I would love for you guys to do, if you do check, is let me know some of the, when I'm looking at doing the show on it. So, alrighty. So that's just kind of it with the Cash Magnet part. Is get on this beta. If these earnings are being this good, get in while they're paying. While they're paying this good, and maybe we're getting back to where they were before. They've also talked about increasing their earnings. Increasing the frequency of their payments. They say June. Now, I'll believe them when they actually do, get back to paying on a regular, basically probably a month behind, or, in June. And I think way back when I started last July is that they paid within 10 days. If we were to get back to 10 days, oh, that'd be awesome for all of us. Now, I chuckle at all these people, that are complaining about the payments. I've been waiting for PayPal payments since January. Well, we all did. I'm going to quit. Well, if you want to go back to punching per caps or doing surveys, for God forbid, on Swagbucks, that's kind of up to you. But I did that. I did the surveys. Here's my account on Swagbucks. I'm at $1,700. And that's, I'm not sure exactly when I started that, but I did, I spent I spent way too much time doing surveys. I'd be camped out watching TV doing surveys. And, then they finally banned me because that's the only way you can make money on surveys is not be who you actually are. No way. So, but it's such a waste of time, such a waste of, valuable time where you could be enjoying doing something else. I've made it took me, I don't know, probably most of that 1,600, probably 1,000 of that came within probably 4 or 5 months of just doing surveys. Well, geez, $1,000, you look here, $700. That's from my overall total. Let's see if it's, I made $1,200 from what, March and April. And I guarantee you I didn't spend more than, I spent a lot of time setting up my setup, but definitely did not spend nearly as much time as I did on Swagbucks. Now I still do Swagbucks. I print off their coupons and I run their apps. The other thing I actually do is I do my points. Now, these two, if you can get the end craves to run, that's awesome because they'll run 24/7. And that's actually how I made quite a bit of money on Swagbucks too. And on my points. So, I've done okay on the my points. I print coupons on both of them. They're both owned by the same company. So you could actually print coupons on both. I just kind of wanted to show you that the other couple of things that I do. I do run the swag or the perk stuff. I don't get all serious about it because so much of their apps don't run passive. So I do my list down here every day. I definitely do the daily promotion with the watchback stuff. That's some nice little nice coin for not really doing anything. Give a big shout out to my boy Tuck Hustler, who kind of pointed me in the direction of he did a video and showed about here's how you do the watchback. So I was like, oh, cool. Okay, so now I know what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't go all crazy with perk. So you see that I've cashed out, and I started perk last July. So I've done okay. I'm not one of those people that are going to automate it. One reason is I'm too lazy to really learn how to do FREP or FREP, whatever you want to call it. So that's probably the big thing. So I think that's just kind of it. I thought I'd just do something real quick, something live. Just wanted to go over those couple of things with the beta. Get in the beta, give it a whirl. I mean, I'm having no issues with it. You might as well give it a shot. I mean, if nothing else, you can always leave the beta and uninstall or reinstall the old version. So hopefully you guys get on that, and hopefully you grab some of these great earnings that are going on. Almost $35 for one day for me. Running high 60s. That's up from 53 to 57 cents that I normally get. So, well, thank you all for watching the video. If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments section. You can also find me sometimes on Discord at Hustle Bites. Is that right? Oh boy, I might actually have to pull that up. I never remember. So, so I'll just pull that up real quick and double check the channel that I'm in there. But and that's where, Discord. That's where I learned Hustle Bites. Yep, that's it. So nice guys there. Big shout out to the Q who subscribed today. Great guy. Great moderator there. So, okay, I'll quit prattling on. Let y'all get to your evening. I got to have a little supper. Got to watch some Survivor. Until next time, take care. And be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified when I put up a video. Or I get all wild and crazy like this and go live. So, all right, thanks all.